Yeah, I know. I heard about the Android event today. No, I don't think I'm going to be switching over. I mean, everything Android can do, my iPhone can do better. Well, yeah, but all Android phones are different. And by the way, they don't even get the same software updates every year. What? Uh, I, uh, I think I'll be getting an Android pretty soon. Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor from Dragon Rider Network, and I am here talking today about the Google I/O 2011 event that just happened today. This is where they introduced some new Android stuff, some stuff for Google, some new software, and all that fun stuff. But a few big key events happened today that everyone has had their attention on. So anyway, let's get started and let's see what Google has for us this time. The first and the most notable, probably, is the release of their media store that they are now having where they can distribute music and movies to the people who own an Android phone. And this is, of course, no surprise because people have been trying to compete with Apple's iTunes for years now but have been unable to because very few people have actually been able to get a customer base that big for one product. Wake up. So anyway, that's one of the things they released. So anyway, in my opinion though, is that this is pretty much going to be a little thing for the people who are really into Android and not into the iOS like most people are. It's going to be a great thing for them because this will allow a new transition onto some music stores, unlike the Zune store, which pretty much went goodbye the first time it came around. So anyway, I actually wish Google some luck with this and actually hope it turns out pretty well. Because honestly, sometimes you really wish that Apple could get a little bit more motivation for their products that have absolutely no competition. Alright, so the next product that really got some attention at Google's I/O was Honeycomb 3.1. This is not really a full-out new version of the software of Android, but really just a fun little update for all the users out there. And this is not for every single phone. This is really only for the Zoom tablet, the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, and a few other phones including the Nexus 2 and a few others out there. And it actually has a few good features up its sleeve. Like number one, it now allows 15 applications to be running in the background when you are multitasking. This is of course a huge upgrade on what Google had running prior to this, which was about 4 or 5 applications running in the back. This of course comes from Google allowing more processing power going towards keeping these background applications running, and will also keep better tabs on what the phone is running and keep it running more smoothly. Another big thing though for tablets in 3.1 is that you can now change the size of the applications when you're running them on the desktop, which is definitely huge because now you have this 10-inch screen running your Android software. You definitely want to take full advantage of that both graphically and through your processor, whatever you would call that, ending in LY. So anyway, I'm not a grammar Nazi. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Honeycomb 3.1. It's going to be available, I believe, it's either available today or available in a few weeks. Like I said, I really couldn't catch the entire thing today. Another big thing that came around today at Google I/O was the Android App Store for something that is pretty unusual, the Google TV. So now Google TV, including the set-top box and televisions from Sony, Samsung, Vizio, and many other providers, will now be updated with the Android App Store for television sets. This is much like what Samsung had on their application TVs I believe, what were called, I forget the name, but anyway, they existed, and it's pretty easy to say that this will definitely lead into a trend of more people using their television for applications when they're in their home theater area, which will definitely be a little bit hard to equip to at first, but I do believe this will catch on once we are getting into more of that social realm of having media come directly to our TV, much like YouTube, Netflix, and many other web services that use the same thing. And finally, as you could probably tell from the beginning, the biggest story of today was Android, the future generation, being ice cream sandwich. This, of course, being the one that is going to come after Honeycomb, and I got dust in my eye, sorry. This, of course, being the one that's going to come after Honeycomb and leave us with a brand new updated version of Android. So, what is going to be the big deal about this version of Android? The big news about this version of Android that will actually be coming shortly, I believe in the summer, will actually be the fact that it will unify all the versions of Android, both on your TV, your Google TV, your tablets, much like the Zoom and the Galaxy Tab, and on your phones, much like the Nexus and much of the other Galaxy S phones. So this is where it's really come into a big deal, because devices like the iPhone, for instance, have always had the ability to say that we unify our operating system across devices, and we also have the same apps that work on all of the devices all at once. Well, now Google will finally have the privilege of being able to say this with their heads held high and give Android much more credibility when it comes to compatibility with all of their devices. And this is definitely a huge leap forward. I cannot believe Google finally did this, and it's really a huge deal. So anyway, that has to be the biggest news of the night that has happened from Google I/O. So anyway, guys, be sure to comment down below. Tell me what you think of the Google I/O event that happened today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more technology content much like this. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/thedragonrider. Be sure to check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/DragonRiderNetwork. And the website is finally back. We are back at DragonRiderNetwork.com. Some brand new stuff, some brand new pages. New blog posts are going up every day now. A new video page, a new forums page. The shop will be coming soon. And a whole bunch of other great stuff is all waiting for you. I cannot believe it finally got up. And surprisingly though, it actually got up before Sony got the PlayStation Network back up. So that's something I'm even way more happy about. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the Google stuff that Google released for all you guys. I will catch you guys later, and I will catch you in the next video. Talk to you then.